Hello students, welcome back. Now we are going to test our half adder on the Basis 3 FPGA board. So in this video we are going to talk about that what is the last step in the process of FPGA implementation. We have done the transfer of our file to the FPGA already. Now we are just going to demonstrate using the Basis 3 board. So let us get started. Before we go to the hardware board, let us quickly summarize that what we have done till now. We have written the code of half adder using Verilog. Then we tested the functionality using the simulations. We also checked the schematic. Then we wrote a constraint file specifically for Basis 3 board. Once that is done, then we synthesized and implemented our design. After that, the next step was to generate the bitstream file and transfer it to FPGA. So always remember these steps whenever you are asked to implement any digital system on any FPGA board. This is the sequence of steps that you have to take every time in your life. Now we are going to have the demonstration of our half adder on Basis 3 board. First of all, we come back to Vivado. Our codes are ready, bitstream is generated, everything is fine. On the right side, we are showing our Basis 3 board. The board is displaying the numbers 0 to 9 on 4 7-segment displays. This means that the board is not programmed, but it is working fine. It is waiting to be programmed. So the next step that we have to do is open the hardware manager. Once we open the hardware manager, we'll click on open target and say auto connect. We can see that our board is detected SC7A35. Now what we have to do is click on program device. This is our bit file and we program. The programming is done. As soon as the programming is done, we can see that on our FPGA board, all the 7 segments are off, all the LEDs are off, nothing is glowing. Does that mean that there is nothing on the board? No, because right now both the inputs are 0, so there is no output on the LEDs as well. Let us thoroughly check all the input cases and the corresponding output cases. Now we have these two switches as our test cases. If I switch any one of these from 0 to 1, we can observe that the sum bit is 1. The LED which is corresponding to carry is still 0. Then I make the other input as 1 and we can see that still the sum is 1 and carry is 0. And if I make both of them as 1, now the carry is 1 and the sum is 0. So this is how our half adder is working on the Basis 3 board. You can cross check all the input cases thoroughly. So students, now we have seen the demonstration of half adder as well as full adder on Basis 3 board. Let us test some more feature of these FPGA boards. We are going to design a circuit where we are going to use the 7-segment display present on our Basis 3 board, and we are going to talk about that in our next video. Keep learning. Thank you.